Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today let us discuss about the theory of munch mass flow hypothesis, and or it is called the pressure flow hypothesis. Okay, so this theory is best supported theory, okay, to explain the movement of food molecules through phloem. Okay, so phloem is a food conducting tissue. So, this theory explains the movement of food molecules through phloem. It was first proposed by Ernst Munch, a German plant physiologist, in 1930. You will be asking one more question in the examination. So, who proposed the Munch flow hypothesis? Answer is Ernst Munch. It means the Munch hypothesis theory. It explains the mechanism of the translocation of food molecules, or simply it is called solutes. Okay, it explains the mechanism of food molecules translocation. So according to this theory, carbohydrates like sucrose is produced in the mesophyll cells of the leaves during photosynthesis. During the photosynthesis, the mesophyll cells present in the leaves, they produce the sucrose, that is carbohydrate. This causes an increase in osmotic pressure concentration the mesophyll cells. What causes the production of the sucrose carbohydrate in the mesophyll cells causes increase in osmotic pressure. When the osmotic pressure increases in the mesophyll cells, the cells absorb water from neighboring xylem cells, in turn the turgor pressure. When they absorb the water from the neighboring cells, turgor pressure automatically increases. Okay, this pressure forces the solution of mesophyll cells into, for example, turgor pressure increases in the mesophyll cells present on the leaves. This will force the mesophyll cells into sieve tubes of the phloem. These sieve tubes, which is present on the phloem, that sieve tubes forms a continuous network within the plant body. Okay, sieve tube which is present in the phloem that form a network like food materials are transported from the leaves to the roots through stem. Okay, this is the stem. So when sieve tube forms a network like structure, food molecules transport from the leaves to the root. Okay, next, in the leaves, food materials are continuously synthesized due to the synthesize or production. Synthesize means produce. Okay, so continuously food materials are produced by the photosynthesis. Okay, by the photosynthesis. So the food materials is always kept high in the leaves. So the leaves is called the source. Okay, why leaves are called the source? Because the food materials always synthesized or produced by photosynthesis. Thus the concentration of food materials is always kept high. So the leaves are called source. In the stem and roots, in the case of this, food materials are continuously utilized for metabolic activities. For example, roots always utilize the food materials. So the metabolic activities for the metabolic activities it will utilize. Okay, thus the concentration of food materials in the roots is kept only low. Right? In the leaves, food materials synthesized, produced. That's why the food materials always kept high. In the roots, it always utilized, so the food materials is always kept low. So the roots are called as sink. That's it. So this is the diagram, path of water and food materials in the plants. Okay, this is the leaf source. Here water loss by the transpiration. Here food synthesized. Here is the phloem, food translocation, path of food. Here is a root sink. Root means is sink. Because why it is called the sink? Because the food material is continuously utilized by the metabolic activities. Thus the concentration of food material is always kept low. So it is called sink. Next, water absorbed here. Next, path of water increases here. xylem and path of water increases. Like this cycle goes on. So that's it. This is the diagrammatic representation and this is the theory. Okay, theory of Munch-Maslow hypothesis. These are the 9 points. So that's it. Thank you for watching. All the best for examination.